band. Yikes. And we welcome you, sports fans, to this live video streaming event of Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Terry Ross along with Jordan Earhart. We are coming to you from Phoenix High School in Phoenix, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And today's game features Phoenix and Mazama. Mazama being the visitors here. We're on just a smidget ahead of the actual start of the game, as it's going to be senior night here. So between the games, they're going to honor the seniors from both the girls and the boys basketball team. I would tell you that I'll be quiet and let you hear it off the PA, but I'm not sure if you can understand it any better than I can at the moment. We take this time out as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. You can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD just a bus stop away from my job, from my school.
We'll try to do that for you when they come out on the floor. Starting for the Phoenix Pirates, number 2, Bamba Scaife, a 5'4" senior. Alex Hernandez, a 5'1" senior. Josie Bolstad, a 6-foot senior. Number 21, Fatima Flores, a 5'6" senior. And the last one out is Delaney Parent, a 5'10" senior. While we've got just a moment here, we'll put some things up on the board. You hear the band in the background, as the band has showed up tonight in full force. Mazama comes into this game 3-2 overall, 3-2 in conference. They come into this particular contest on a 2-game winning streak, having defeated North Valley and Klamath Union in their last 2 ball games. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Pirates are 6-2 overall, 3-2 in conference play as we get underway. They likewise are on a 2-game winning streak, having defeated North Valley and Henley. And now they steal the ball away, going and trying to put it up and making it no good. And there's a wrestling match on the floor for the ball, and they'll call it a jump ball. Putting that shot up, I believe, was Alex Hernandez, but couldn't quite get it to fall. So we're underway. Inbound, there's a 3. That comes up short, and Mazama will grab it out of there. Launching it down low quickly, and then backed out, setting for the 3. No good, and that was Bailey with that one, and it's knocked out of bounds Phoenix direction. Coming into the forecourt with it is a staff. Around to Hernandez, the parent, way over in the corner. Hernandez thought about a 3, pulled it down. Got Scaff with it. Ooh, almost traveled. Back to Hernandez, who will begin a drive and then can't get a shot off. Will dump it in underneath into Flores. No good. As Flores couldn't get that one to go. And then taking it back is Flores. Can't get that shot to go. And Mazama with the rebound. Clemens in front, or make at least in front court with it quickly. Around to Bailey. There's a good bounce pass underneath and in it goes. I think I'm going to give that one to Bailey. I think that's who did it underneath eventually. There's trying to get it over to Parent, and it'll go out of bounds. Hernandez's cross-court pass didn't quite make it. Now that I look at it, that may not have been Bailey that made that. That could have been Hill. She plays down low, and there's a shot and in. And it's a quick 4-0 lead. That is Bailey with that one. Having a little trouble getting it in, but finally they do to Bolstad. Back out to Bolstad. Not going to shoot the 3. Bounce it to Hernandez. Give it off to Scaife. He'll take it all the way to the hoop and is rejected, but fouled. So the foul goes on. And they didn't put it up. One team foul, though, on Mazama. By making sure that Scaife is okay. That's what the delay is, that they stood out there at the foul line under catch her breath after getting pounded pretty hard. The first foul shot is in. The next one is in. Make it a 4-2 ball game. Some substitutions. We'll have to grab those as we go along. And the bounce pass down low. Back out to Bailey. Bailey gets it back into Hill. Hill trying to get it into Charkins, who has come into the game. Mercedes Charkins, and went off of her foot. Otherwise, they had a lay-in. 5:20 to go. 4-2 ball game. We're two teams that have been scoring fairly well over the season. A little bit low scoring right now as we approach 3 minutes into the game. Flores saves it, unfortunately, right to Clemens. Lease will set the offense. That's Bailey. Trying to get it in. Back to Bailey as it was knocked away. Here's Lease. There's Bailey for three. Yes. Bailey, 5 of the 7 points that Mazama has on the board. The Pirates, the Vikings, have a 7-2 lead over the Pirates. That's James with it there for just a moment into the game earlier. An error. They tried to get it into Bolstad as a foul or reaching over. It's going to be on number 32. That'll be on Charkins. That's her first. 2 now on Mazama. Lola Lumbreras is also into the game. She has the ball right now. Into Bolstad. Bolstad off the board. No good. But she is fouled. This particular foul is on Clemens. Bolstad. Good with number 1. And the second one is no good. 7-3 ball game. Mazama. Oh, that is a Phoenix touched it last. Coming back into the game. We can get the number, and that's not coming back into the game. Coming into the game for the first time is McGurr, Addison McGurr. And she has the ball. And now what do we have? Oh, we got a media timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them as we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard with 3:50 to go in the first period. It reads Mazama 7, Phoenix 3. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We return to the Phoenix Gymnasium tonight, where the Phoenix Pirates are taking on the Mazama Vikings. And it's a 7-3 lead for the guest with 3:50 to go here in the first period. And Mazama will inbound it, wearing the blue uniforms. Underneath, and they got it in there finally underneath. They've been trying that for a long time to get it to Charkins. And there's a foul called underneath. And that foul is on Hernandez, her second. Charkins gets nothing out of that trip to the charity stripe. 3.5 to go, first period. Scaife almost traveled on that one. Get it around to Lumbreras. Back into Bolton, the parent. Down low and lay it in. Beautifully done that time. And laying that one in was James, Morgan James. Now the Pirates take it away. Here comes Lumbreras with it again. 7-5 ball game. They lose it. Pass it ahead. That's Bailey with it in her hands. Bailey's up and good. Bailey's got 7 of the 9 Mazama points. Bolstad up. No good. Can't get the rebound. Coming out of there with it is Lease. Fire it ahead to McGurr. And Phoenix fans wanted traveling, but they didn't get it. Instead, they get a blocking foul called on the Pirates. On Lumbreras. Her second team foul. Bailey loses it for just a second. Gets it right back into the middle. It goes to Lease. Lease has it taken away. Trying to make one pass too many. Lumbreras will bring it full court for the Pirates. James. Lumbreras will dump it off to Lease. No good. And Mazama will take it and see what they can get done. McGurr with it. In the corner and then right back to her. Bailey. Tony twisting, spinning. Fans over to our right are trying to confuse the thing. The situation by calling out numbers that aren't real. Acting like there's a shot clock or something as Mazama drops that one out of bounds. Aaron grabs it. Oh, that was stolen away. She's trying to go down deep. Mazama with it now. Here's a three. No good. Ground scramble for the rebound. Lumbreras has it. Bounce it off around to Scaife. And the Pirates will come to the forecourt with it. Under a minute to go. Here's Bolstad. No good. That one bounces around. Fowler on the floor. And it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Mazama. 38.4 seconds to go. First period. Maybe a little more of a defensive battle than we would have expected. With two teams that know how to score. We'll see if they get it going as the game progresses. There's Lease. Battered away by James. Get it around to Bailey, though, who will pump the three. It's in and out. Lumbreras with it. 8 seconds to go. Fire it ahead quickly to Bolstad. No good. Bolstad will knock the attempted rebound out of bounds. I take it back. Mazama knocked it out of bounds. 2.9 for the Pirates. That's what they have in order to get a shot up. There's James. James isn't going to get one off. Stepped out of bounds. With 0.4 to go. And that will be the end of the first. The John L. Scott scoreboard reads at the end of the first quarter, Mazama 9, Phoenix 5. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this.
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Metro.
Welcome back to Phoenix High School. And the Phoenix Pirates and Mazama Vikings go at it. Mazama has the 9-5 lead as we head to the second period. Oh, here we go. It's going to be Phoenix basketball to begin period number 2. Lumbreras, that's his James now with it. Begins a drive and then backs it out. James has it poked away, but gets it right back. Lumbreras will hold it. He almost has it poked away by Bailey. Almost stole the pass. Here's the Bolstad. They make that parent, but that one skims around and they're going to call jump ball. Point of the night. Coming into the game is Kayla Albers for Mazda. And Bolstad is good with the next one. Bailey with it. Looking for Albers in the middle, but not happening. McGriff. McGurr. Get that right there. McGurr with it. Had it there momentarily. Trying to go up with it is Albers, but can't get that shot to go. Phoenix with the rebound. Bolstad hands it off to Scaife, back to Parent. Parent shot rolls around and out. Mazama with it. This is Hill trying to go up, can't do it. Went up against Parent, and Parent made her alter the shot, and that one fell short. Pirates grabbed the rebound, head back down court again. Barris trying to get her ready to go the right direction. Gets to the foul line and gets stopped. James. Lumbreras trying to get it back to her and bat it out of bounds. Lease knocking that one away. And Coach Joy Lease, assuming that would be mom, telling daughter, grab it next time. There's the foul. Bolstad will be back to the line. We'll have to wait until they put it up on the board. Number 34 was Albers with the foul. Making it 15-11. There's a missed shot. Oh, 10. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm giving Phoenix one too many points. 15-10. My cameraman keeping me straight. James around to Flores, and here's James. On a drive, can't get it. On the floor. Bounce it off finally to Parent. That'll make it a 1-and-1. Foul is on Shark or on Albers. That's 3 now on Albers. 7. And Bolstad gets the first. And the second one. (15-11). Let's see if Phoenix can get a stop here and close it down some more. They have not been tied or in the lead since this game has started. McGurr, DeLeese, somewhere to go, throws it to McGurr, almost over and back. They manage to save it. Hill around DeLeese for 3. It's no good. And Phoenix will chase it down. Skate all the way. Put it up on the board. No good. Bolstad grabs the rebound. It doesn't go. Phoenix will knock it out of bounds. Lumbreras is back into the game. This is Flores. Almost lost it there, but we'll rescue it. Lumbreras holding it. Phoenix finding it tough to go anywhere. They got his uncle there. They split it, and Flores will lay it in. Ooh. Well, Flores gets her first bucket of the night. It's a 15-13 game. And trying to go between two, they say no shot. I was Lindau, Annika Lindau, that went between, split the Pirate defense, but a foul was called first. That's the first on Parent. 15th foul with 1:41 to go on Phoenix. Bailey around Elise. Bailey was jumping up and down, but they didn't get the ball to her at all. Get it down now low to Lindau. Back out on top to Elise. Get it in really deep to Lindau. Lindau can't get a shot. Bailey tried one. Parent grabs the ball right out of the air. Lumbreras down to Bolstad. Bolstad triple team. Give it back out to Parent. Parent too strong with the shot. Flores puts up a rebound. No good. James gets it, puts it up. No good in his foul. My. And the first one by James is in. And the next one is in. That'll tie it up, 15 all. We're under a minute to go, first period. Phoenix has come all the way back. There's Bailey for three. No, that's not going to work. That's too strong. But Lisa's going to grab the rebound, and a hold is going to be called on Lumbreras. No foul shots. That's only the sixth. Here's Lisa on a drive out to Bailey, but Bailey can't get the three off this time. Back out to Lise. Now they'll bounce it down on the baseline. Back out they go. Trying to find some way to get this in. Around to Bailey, but it's closed down quickly. She'll still put up a shot. No good. Grabbing the rebound, though, and sticking it back in is number 20, I believe. That's McGurr that put that in. Trying really hard to see the number. Wrong. That is not McGurr that put that in. It was Hamilton. Reese Hamilton. Punched out of bounds by James. Mazama will inbound it. 6.6 to go before halftime, so they don't have long to get the shot off. Shot goes up, no good, and that's going to end the half. We are at halftime, and at halftime we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, and as we do, we see that it reads Mazama 17, Phoenix 15. We invite you to stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation Department halftime show as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, presented by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And the John L. Scott scoreboard at halftime reads Mazama 17, Phoenix 15 here on the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. Mazama's led this one basically from the outset. We've had one tie at 15 apiece late in the second period, but Mazama led it after the first quarter by a count of 9-5 as both teams struggled to get going in the shooting department early on. It's a little strange because both of these teams are fairly good at getting the ball into the hoop. Meanwhile, Mazama put 8 more on the board in the second quarter to take their 17-15 lead as Phoenix scored 10 in that second period. So both teams are finding it a little difficult to find their way onto the scoreboard. You're listening to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide and all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, just to name a few things you're going to find when you visit playmedford.com, where you will learn more. We are at halftime. The John L. Scott halftime score reads Mazama 17, Phoenix 15. The Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone. Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And I welcome you back to Phoenix High School, where Mazama leads this one at the half 17-15. And I should tell you that the athletic director here, Dave Earhart, is a man of many talents. Not only was the PA announcer during the first half, but at halftime went over and played drums. So he can do it all. Amazing thing, huh? All right, let's take a look at his son is sitting beside me. That's why I'm hassling him a little bit. Let's take a look at individual scoring. Ella Bailey has 7 for Mazama. She's their leading scorer. 6 for Sandra Hill. As for a long time, they were the only 2 that had actually scored for Mazama. Gracie Hamilton added 2, and Addison McGurr added a couple more. Meanwhile, for Phoenix, they have 4 for Morgan James, 4 for Josie Bolstad, 2 for Bamba Scaff, and for Fatima Flores. And down here at the bottom of my page is 3 for Delaney Parent. We are at halftime at the Mazama, or at the Phoenix Gymnasium, and Mazama leads this one. This has been the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. We encourage you to visit playmedford.com to learn all about the sports leagues, classes, and special events that the Parks and Recreation Department will have throughout the summer. The John L. Scott scoreboard at halftime reads Mazama 17, Phoenix 15. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
In our store is that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. And the program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And we'll welcome you back to the Phoenix High School Gymnasium for the start of the second half. And that was Hill taking that little hook shot that didn't go as we're at the start of the third period. James. Well, bounce back out on top now. Around to Flores. Over on the right side of the court. James has herself stuck. And it gets a little help. This is Scaife that gets travels. A turnover. Bailey way deep in the corner on the left side of the court. Back around to Clemens. And in it goes, and laying that one in is Lease. James drives, splits him, no good. A little too strong on that lay. Lease has it. Around in the corner to Clemens. There's Bailey. They're going to give it off to Charkins, and Charkins will take that one home. Flores holding it way out there as Phoenix taking their time getting any kind of shot off, and now we'll lose it out of bounds. Scaife wanted to pass it and just slipped right out of her hands. 21-15. 5.5 to go. First period or the third period. Bailey around Elise. That's Hill. Clemens with it. Won't get a shot off. Elise back to Bailey. Bailey twisting, spinning, putting it up. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Parent just rips it away from everybody. Get it ahead to Bolstad. Too hard. Charkins had the ball for the moment, brought it into the forecourt, but now they get it down low and laying that one in. Is Hill. 8 on the night for Hill. James lays it in. Had that shot 2 or 3 times and just hasn't been able to get it to go. And now it falls off the hands of Bailey, out of bounds. 23-17. Scaife all the way in, but Clemens will stop her. Out it comes to James. Flores in the lane. Yes, that one will roll in. That's Clemens directing traffic over on the far side of the court. Now takes it all the way to the Hooper South, fouled, and we'll get 2. The foul is on James. That's her first. And now we'll take a timeout. So we'll do it. We'll join them as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. And it reads that it's now Mazama 23, Phoenix 19 in the third period as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And the John L. Scott scoreboard reads Mazama 23, Phoenix 19, 3:31 to go in the third period. Foul shots coming up for Mazama. The line is Clemens after being fouled by James. The first one by Clemens is good. And the second one is good. (25-19) game. A 6-point lead as Mazama just keeps Phoenix at bay tonight. Never really pulling away seriously, but never giving up the lead either. Boy, they ran McGurr right into a pick that time. Knocked her right on the floor. She didn't even see it coming. Almost double dribbled, but got a hold of things. There's Clemens. Now here's Elise. The lowest, you see the band returning. Clemens again, bounce it into Charkins, but Charkins can't get it to go. Had a good shot. There's Bolstad, yes! Well, Bolstad picking up some points. Coming into the game, Albers is back in. as Mazama goes a little bit bigger. McGurr to Albers. Clemens. Lease in the middle. Nice pass that time to Clemens. Shot doesn't go, but she'll be on the line. And that foul is on Bolstad. That's 2 now. Clemens to shoot 2. And good with number 1. And 2. 4 points for Clemens tonight, all of them from the foul line. James to Scaife, around to James again. Here we go. Phoenix looking to get something done. And they tried to go into the middle, and there'll be a foul. This one's going to be on Albers, I would imagine. It is. That'll be her 4th. A first on Phoenix this half. But Albers picks up her 4th of the game. She'll be sitting for a long time. Flores takes the inbound, drives, gives by, and it can't get it to go. Least thought about a 3. Oh, but after open, so she'll take it and rattle it home. And a foul to boot. She'll be up there for 1. Getting ready to make it a 4-point play. Yep, no good. So we'll forget that. Phoenix is ready to make some substitutions, but not going to make it that way. 30 to 21. This is Flores again, all the way across the court on the baseline, but couldn't get a shot off. Into the middle it goes to Bolstad. Bolstad back out to James. James can't get it to go. Bumped out of bounds. Oh, foul. Foul is on Bolstad. That's 3 on Bolstad. Substitution. Bailey is in. Placing Lease. Minute to go, 3rd period. Mazama's out by 9 at the moment. Bailey underneath. That one gets blocked away. McGurr. Nowhere to go with it. Pop it into the middle to Bailey. Bailey will lay it in. Last thing you need to have happen if you're Phoenix is for Bailey to get loose. A little trouble getting it into the forecourt, but finally, there's a foul. 32-21 as the Vikings have opened this one up. 29.4 to go in the 3rd period. Phoenix has only scored 6 points this half. Here's Bolstad, though. She'll change that number, and she'll lay it in. 8 for Bolstad on the evening. McGurr. Give it to Bailey. Here's McGurr. In the middle it goes to Macharkin. Fire a 3. No good by Clemens. Put it up. No good. And that is going to end the 3rd period. And so we get to the end of the 3rd. As we do, we'll take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard as they have offices in Bedford, Ashland, and Eugene. Where it now reads Mazama 32.
G. So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Phoenix High School. The Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. As we begin the fourth period, and the John L. Scott scoreboard reads as we begin that fourth period, Mazama 32, Phoenix 23. And that quarter alone, Mazama put up 15 points while holding Phoenix to just 8. They expand their lead now to 9 points after having only a 2-point lead at the half. Phoenix will inbound it. There's Flores. Can't get that one off. Driving all the way and giving it off to Bailey, and Bailey will lay it in. Double figures for Bailey. She now has 11. It increases the Mazama lead to 11 points. James will loose it out of bounds. 7:29 to go, fourth period. That's a 34-23 lead. Bailey looked like in the first half that she was going to score all the points, as she scored first 5 or 7 points that the Vikings put up. And there's a running jumper put in by I wanted to say it was Jarkin, but I don't think that was Jarkin, but that's who it's going to be now for the moment. James underneath, turns, spins, puts that one in. So maybe both teams are going to find the shooting a little easier here in the fourth period. Now 36-25. Jarkins to Bailey. Bailey walks. Lease will return as McGurr will go to the bench. Lumbreras is in for Flores. Boy, going to have to hustle up here after losing it there, but they get it over. Lumbreras get it into Bolstad, who gets it back to James. That one isn't any good. Tipping around, but Sharkins will grab it. Lease to Clemens. Back in the middle to Charkins. Charkins up. No, they're going to say she traveled. One in. They say she traveled. Played just about 2 minutes here in the fourth period. Teams are finding scoring a little more fluid here in this final period. Here's Parent driving, putting it out, no good, foul. Foul is on Sharkin. That'll be her third. 3 now on Mazama. And Parent is good with number 1. And number 2. So a couple by Parent. Sharkins takes the baseline, can't get a shot off, pops it back out to Lease. Around to Clemens. Clemens set for a 3 and then pulled it down. Saw Bolstad coming at her. Trying to get it in. Foul. That'll be on Parent. That's her second. Hill back out to Clemens, or make that Lease, and Lease can't get it to go. Grabbing it, Bailey, though. Bailey will put it in. (38-27) as Mazama continues to get control of things here in the fourth quarter. Way out on top to Lumbreras, and a foul. Charkin. It's only the 15th foul on Mazama. I think it's the 14th foul on Mazama. 5 on Phoenix. 4th foul on Charkin, though. That might be important later on. Bolstad underneath, no good. Scramble around for the rebound. Parent will slap it over to Scaife. Scaife in the middle to Bolstad. Bolstad back out to Morgan. Morgan in the lane, puts it up, no good. And Lease will grab it. Clemens will put it up off the glass, no good. Grabbing the rebound and putting it up, no good. That was Clemens, but she's fouled. And to the foul line she'll go. That's on Lumbreras. That's her 5th. So she'll take a bench with 4:22 to go. So take a seat. Flores back in. Clemens at the line. And good with number 1. Clemens has made all of her points from the foul line tonight, all 5 of them. 39-27. And with 4:12 to go, the door's starting to close on Phoenix. Parent around to Scaife. Down to Bolstad. Bolstad can't get that one to go. Lease with the rebound. Over to Clemens. Well, Clemens thought about a 3, didn't take it though. Lease will. Way short, but saved to Bailey. Back around Lease to Clemens. Bounce it down there to Hill. There's Lease to Bailey. Back around to Lease. Finding it hard to get a shot off. Here's Bailey. Bailey thought about a 3, but didn't. Lease has it. That's Clemens to Lease. All good, playing catch right now. It's his own defensive. Phoenix has them befuddled. Looking for a way to penetrate it. They are taking a lot of time off the clock, though. I'll tell you that. We're down to 2:50 to go. Haven't shot the ball yet. Suppose potentially they could run the clock out. Now Phoenix starting to step up the defensive pressure a little bit. Hill jumping up and down as she was open underneath the basket momentarily, but no one saw her. Here's Lease finally putting up a shot. No good. And James will grab it. And we have substitutions. Coming into the game is Kyla Potretz, and now they're going to take their timeout that they need to take because of the new rules. So we'll take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. As we do, we see that it reads Mazama 39, Phoenix 27. As you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Mazama High School, side of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, and here in the fourth period, Mazama leads this one 39-27, 2:21 to go in the game. Phoenix needs to get points, and they needed to get them in a hurry, and they just lost it. Nope, got it back. Flores recovered the basketball. Around to Parent. Parent stops, gives it to James, but traveled. Traveled on that pass off. Bailey finds herself double teamed. And I think we're going to take a timeout here. Let's see if they give us an indication as to which way we're going here. It's going to be a full timeout. So as we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard with a minute 58 to go, it reads Mazama 39, Phoenix 27. As you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
I think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility, and the program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. As we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, well, we can't have that. Let's do it this way. That's a little cleaner. John L. Scott scoreboard, 39-27 in favor of Mazama with a minute 58 to go in the game. And the Vikings have the basketball. Bailey into the forecourt with it. Nobody to stop her. She's going to go all the way and lay it in. There's nobody there to stop her. Then after holding her pretty well under control here to start the second half, now she's broke out for 8-15 on the night. And there's a drive and a foul. That's on Bailey. That's her first. The 15th foul on Mazama. Here's Flores. No good. They're grabbing it is Bolstead, and the Pirates will set up again. Round two. Patrets. And that's going to be Bailey laying that one in. Not Bailey, I'm sorry, that was James laying it in. I was looking at Bailey when I was talking about James. So James made that last bucket at 41-29. And And now James gets a foul called on her second, and that will send Bailey to the line. She has yet to score from the foul line. Takes care of that, though. One more for Bailey. And that one also good. So we'll add a couple more. 43-29. Here's James. Parent for three. No. Grabbing it is Charkins. Firing it ahead to Bailey and out of bounds. Just a little too high. Coming into the game for Phoenix is Hernandez. Coming in for James. 45 seconds left in the game. 43-29. In a game that Mazama has led basically since minute 1. The only tie in the game came at 15 all, way back in the second half. Substitutions. Oh, Charkin is having to leave. Got hit in the nose, apparently. So coming into the game for Charkins is Hamilton. I'm going to have to wipe up the floor, and so we're going to have a bit of a break here. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. Hope you are enjoying today's game. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help with your vision needs. And now there will be a full timeout taken. So we'll take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. As we do, we see that it reads Mazama 43, Phoenix 29, as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
In the final 30 seconds here of the game, as Mazama has it foul. Flores fouls Lease. Lease stole the pass as we came out of the timeout. First one is in. And so is the second one. I'll pull that out of bounds. Lease has all of her points here in the second half. Here's Bailey, the leading scorer for the Vikings. And that's going to be batted out of bounds by Flores with, say it went off of Phoenix, or Mazama, with 9.6 to go. Pirates come into the forecourt, but they don't seem to be in any great hurry, I'll tell you that. Their parent putting it up, no good in the basket. They're going to say counted. Oh, count the bucket as the final one by Parent goes in. And that'll make the score a final. At the end of the ball game, the John L. Scott scoreboard now reads Mazama 43. Make it 45 for Mazama. 45 for Mazama. 31 for Phoenix. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Stay tuned for the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
And we welcome you back to the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch. This is a game that Phoenix never led. They had a 15-15 tie at the, somewhere close to the end of the second half, but that was the last tie that they would have, as Phoenix would take over, or Mazama would take over and run away with this one by a count of 45-31. Let's take a look at some individual scoring for Mazama. Kennedy Lease had 7. Macy Clemens had 5. Ella Bailey had, she was the leading scorer. I can tell you that by a long shot. 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 on the board. Sandra Hill put up 8. Gracie Hamilton 2. Addison McGurr had 2. And Mercedes Charkins had 4 for Mazama. Meanwhile, for Phoenix, the Morgan James had 10. Bamba Scaff had 2. Josie Bolstad had 8. Fatima Flores had 4. And Delaney Parent had 7 of them. So that's the way the scoring looks, at least somewhat unofficially, as we keep track of things here as they're going along on as far as the individual scores go. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Phoenix High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Mazama 45, Phoenix 31. This has been a special presentation at Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett with Jordan Earhart. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Phoenix High School in Phoenix, Oregon.